Hello, and welcome back, you Bonobros, to another EU4 No Ball series because we ate ourselves over here. Today we're gonna be playing as Ardabil in Very Hard. So, no balls is basically no birding, aka no savescumming, no allies, and no loans taken at all time. Our goal for this series is getting the Shahanshah achievement, where we need to form Persia as Ardabil and the famous Safavid dynasty. So, this first episode is going to be mostly focused on the early game setup as Ardabil, and there's going to be a lot of explanation. So, first off, your starting position in Very Hard as Ardabil. You get only one way of expansion early on, and this is bypass. Every other neighboring countries are gonna be either impossible to attack or are gonna be like too strong for you, and so you can only have one way of expansion, bypass. So there's a bit of RNG needed to get a run started on Very Hard as Ardabil. First is you need bypass to not get any allies before the 12th of December 1444. This is about a 50% RNG chance right there. In 50% of the games and restart I had, they did get an alliance, usually the Timurids. Second thing, we need the Timurids to attack a jam via the Gathering Storm event early on in the game. For those of you who don't know, Gathering Storm is an event that pops for every nation in the general area of Iran and Iraq. And that will give the Timurid AI a decision event to either attack a jam or not early on. Now we need them to attack a jam because otherwise, once we're done attacking bypass and vassalizing them, a jam will come in and either attack us or bypass, which we do not want at all. So those are the only two like RNG heavy thing you need to deal with as Ardabil early on. Otherwise, you start in a very good position. You get a mountain fort capital right here, giving you giving the enemy minus 2 rolls dice roll when they attack you there. And you also start with one of the best army quality in the game of all nation, with the second best morale. So that's awesome. And we'll bump up our morale even more, and also our army quality with shock damage receive. So for the estates, we'll jump right in and do it. We can select expansionist zealotry because we are one of the only few Shia nation in this general region, so we're gonna be fighting a lot of Sunnis, and it's gonna give us plus 5% morale of armies when we do so. We're gonna get religious culture, and we're gonna be inviting a scholar right here for minus 10% shock damage. Since we're Shia, we already start with plus 10% shock damage, but now we get minus 10% shock damage on top of it. Also, you'll notice right here we do start with minus 100 piety. You don't want to lose that, so if you get like mysticism or legalism events, you want to keep it at minus 100 for that plus 10% morale of armies. Now for the emirs, we're gonna get the advisory cost minus 15% and the general. For the merchant, we're gonna get the prestige, and as you can see right here, the Quizzlebatch estate is gonna be another important part of our strategy early on as Ardabil. Since with this privilege right here, you're allowed, sorry, to build up Quizzlebatch infantry. And Quizzlebatch infantry will allow you to punch above your weight and get your force limit way higher than what you could possibly do with any other nation because they get minus 25% maintenance modifier and minus 5% damage received. So they're super useful to have, and we're going to be abusing that type of unit very early on a lot. We're going to sell titles, we're going to seize land, and we're going to go ahead and use all of our manpower to kind of manipulate the summon diet mission here. Because we have no, 0 manpower, once we click summon the diet, it should bring up a mission for the mirrors to get our manpower back at 50%, and we're going to do that easily by canceling basically the units we just ordered right here. Now you don't want to click summon the diet just yet, because the game needs time to recalculate things, otherwise it will not give you that a mirror mission. So what we'll do is we'll set up a few other things in the meantime. We'll also dissolve our alliance with Gilan as we are in no balls. And I think we've given it enough time to click it and get the mission. And we did. So by completing that right now, we would get an advisor at 50% cheaper cost. And that's very important. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel all of our units. We will recruit the free company, and we'll still build up quite a few Quizzle-batch infantry, but we won't go under 50% manpower. We'll unpause, get the mission done, recruit the advisor. For only 0.43 ducats, we get an extra mill point and 10% morale of army, which is awesome. We'll go ahead and issue an embargo with Shervin. And very importantly, we'll go and counter-espionage both QQ and their vassal right here. Now, QQ will always start with you as a vital province of interest. Now, what does that mean is that QQ is bound to declare war on you at one point within the first couple years of the game, once they get a claim on you via either their vassal or themselves directly. So we'll try and slow that down as much as we can, because we need Bypass and Gilan as vassals to boost our force limit to be able to confront QQ. Otherwise we'll lose against QQs because they are pretty powerful and they got a good army quality as well. So we'll also go ahead and get the increased levies, but only after you're done with your diet mission, because it might mess with the mission because it's manpower related. Lastly, we will also go and recruit our ruler as a general, because we don't want to use the Grand Generalship mission just yet. We have mission to give us tradition, army tradition, and so this general should be better once we get our army tradition up. Now we just trust the game that Bypass won't ally anyone within the first month of the game. So fingers crossed. And there you go. We get the Gathering Storm event right here. Now it doesn't do anything to us, but it will have to do with the Timurids and the Jam. We'll go ahead and call back our diplomats from Karabakh, as we are about to declare on Bypass. The 12th of December. And there we go. We can attack for a Reconquest CB. You want to rush Astara right here, because we'll be kind of tricking the AI into attacking us right there, because it basically here all the provinces are mountains, so we don't want to attack anyone. We want the enemy to attack us. We'll go back and counter espionage in Karabakh. What is that mission? Oh, that's pretty bad. Foreign spy detection. That's not good. And they shouldn't attack us right here. Now, if their stack is in Astara, you don't want to rush Astara. But usually they have their stack in their capital, so that is completely fine. Now, once you're done sieging that, you scorch it. You bring back your units. And they should automatically move in to the province. Now they get there on the 25, so we want to get there before that. They're locked in, so we can already move in. And that should be either a stack wipe or a very easy win. Ooh, they got a 9 roll. Okay, so that won't be a stack wipe. That is fine. We'll go and stack wipe them with their 0 morale right here. But just before we do that, we'll go ahead and send our cavalry unit to our capital to have it disbanded, because it's too costly and we don't want to keep it. Also, we'll put our ruler in on our free company since we'll be calling back our unit for reinforcement to our capital. We can go ahead and disband the cavalry units, and there we go, stack white because they were on 0 morale. We'll call back our units right here, and we'll lower our maintenance just a bit. And that should be the siege done as soon as they can. And now we just hope that the Timurids do attack a jam. That's the only RNG we need right now. So fingers crossed it happens. We'll also get a mission right here giving us 20 army tradition. We don't want to complete that just yet. We want to wait once we're about to attack Gilan. Now, Gilan will eventually declare on bypass because they have a core on their capital. It's just a matter of time. So once they attack them, we want to vassalize bypass. That will call us into a defensive war against Gilan, and then we siege Gilan and vassalize Gilan. Okay, Timurids, they did win ahead and declared war on a jam, so RNG is on our side. Very good. Now, unfortunately, a jam has allied the Ottomans. Oh god. Well, that's gonna make things complicated for us because eventually we will need to attack a jam, because as you can see right here, form the Persian nation, we need a lot of Ajam provinces. So what we'll probably do is attack like Shirvan, and we'll separate piece Ajam, canceling their alliance with the Ottomans before we are able to attack them. We got a good air, that's amazing. Now we just hope the siege gets done pretty fast. We don't want it to drag on. And QQ and their vassal haven't gotten a claim on us just yet. That's good. Now, you might see here that we go above our force limit by like 6. Don't worry about it, since we get the Quizil back unit, our maintenance is still manageable. And we'll get ducats from a bypass, so it should be fine. We're just hoping that Gilan can attack bypass as soon as they can. Sometimes the AI is a bit difficult with that war, and a bit slow, I might add. Oh, they did. Okay, good, good, good. Now we full maintenance. We go. What is that? What is that? Ooh, that's really good. I'd like to select him, but unfortunately we don't have 0.50 ducats a month to spend just yet. So we'll have to wait. Alright, come on, get it done. Good. Now what we'll do is we'll get that mission done, we'll get our prestige back, and next month we attack, once we get our morale back, we attack Gilan. We go and get our province back. We go for full money. Very importantly, you want to end your rivalry, otherwise they're going to be a disloyal vassal, Ardabil vassal, and another important stuff, force religion. Otherwise they're going to be a very disloyal vassal. We force that, and now we can just go ahead and attack Gilan. Now their provinces right here is a grassland, so they won't get any modifier in their favor, which is awesome. We still don't want to grant the generalship decision right here. I think we can get 4 army tradition right here, and that would enable us to get a 60 tradition general. So we just need the battle to happen against Gilan right here. Oops. We'll also wait a month. Once the month is done, we'll go and improve relation with bypass, because we want them We want them loyal. Oh, that's really bad. Damn it. What we'll do, since it gives us 10 mysticism, we can go ahead and click this mission giving us national unrest, but we'll click that right back and be at minus 100%. That's a stack wipe. I'm not sure how many tradition we got from that. Oh yes, we did get above 40, so that should be now a 60 tradition general. And he's bad. That's not good. Um, we'll go and recruit a general, just because we want to have a good general, shuck-wise or fire-wise. Now we did get a sixth, six shuck general. That's awesome. Oh god. And now QQ should declare on us at any point, so yeah. That sucks a bit, but it is what it is. We'll go and call back our units in our free company because we'll want to put our ruler on our free company to save men. Oops, nope, sorry, put you on. You stay here, you'll get back, and we'll do that like that. Okay, yeah. Now we'll have a lot of prestige right here, so what we can do is probably go ahead and placate bypass just by one. We don't want to get have them get a support of independence from anyone else. And we'll go and lower our maintenance again. Also, I completely forgot, but you can get another mission done by selecting that, and this should give us that mission done. 3 dev in Ardabil, and it gives us back 5% crown, which is awesome. We'll also select this right here, I think, for extra Quizzleback force limit. Or maybe this one, I don't know which one would be best. No, I think this one, because we don't want to go under 10% crown land just yet. And yeah, we'll go and recruit other Quizzleback unit. Oh, and we almost forgot, we do want to improve relation with bypass. And we'll want to... Oh, someone made a claim against us. Was it QQ? It was QQ. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So that means QQ will go to war with us super soon. Alright, we'll need to be ready. So yeah, we recruited new Quizzleback unit. We just hope that this siege gets done super fast, otherwise it's gonna be a restart. And we'll go and build a spy network with QQ because we'll want to eventually siege down Tabriz, and Tabriz is a very tough province to siege. Very much hope that they don't attack us within like the first couple of months, and we get bad event. Come on, don't declare on us. They are bringing their units. Alright, I think the suspense is gonna have to wait. We'll go ahead and call the video right here, end the video right here at this episode. Now we got our first war done, so our start is pretty good so far. We just hope that QQ won't be able to attack us within the next 2 to 3 months. But so far the start is good, so I'm happy. Also, it seems like Jam might be losing against the Timurids. I don't know. They're not looking too good right now. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next episode.